In this last portion of the video, we are going to wrap up geometric mean. As you saw in the previous video, we are really going to use geometric mean in dealing with similar triangles. But for right now, I just need you to know the definition and how to work with geometric mean. It says the geometric mean of two positive numbers, keep in mind they must be positive, a and b, is the positive number x that satisfies this proportion. So as seen in the video, it is x squared equals a times b, and to solve that you would square root and you would get the square root of a times b. So let's look at a problem with number 9. It just says find the geometric mean of 6 and 48. So there's two approaches to this. The first approach would be using your proportion. So you start out like this, 6 and 48. That is going to be your A and your B. So 6 would go there, 48 would go there, and you would simply cross multiply. So you're going to get an x squared equals 6 times 48, which is 288. Then you would proceed to take the square root of each side. Remember, we're dealing with the positive numbers. So this would be the square root of 288. Now that would be going through the process. Now, you also can just go straight up here and say the geometric mean is the square root of 6 times 48, which still gives us the square root of 288. But you do realize that 288 will simplify as a simplified radical. So we're going to break 288 down into the product of 144 times 2. And you will notice that 144 is what we consider to be a perfect square. So the perfect square of 144, if we break this up with the product property of radicals, is 12 square root 2. So the geometric mean of 6 and 48 is going to be 12 square root 2. And of course, if the problem wanted a decimal, you would just type that in your calculator. Now the next problem simply says find the geometric mean of 12 and 27. Again, either approach will work. I will do the second approach for this one. X is the square root of 12 times 27. So x equals the square root of 324. Now 324, if you break this down, you're going to notice that it just breaks down into just continuous perfect things. So if you type that into your calculator, you actually will find that the square root of 324 is 18. So the geometric mean of 12 and 27 is 18. So this concludes this video. Make sure that you answer the questions at the end and click submit on this quiz.